The Aten. What exactly was the Aten? The Aten was Christ consciousness. Christ consciousness is the beautiful, so very alive, vibrant, warm, loving, open, and free consciousness of the sun. It is the essence of God, prime creator, that shines from the heavens to give beautiful earth and her children life. Christ, the literal Son of God, has come here many, many times in many different forms from many different solar systems that have suns as well, to share the love of the Christ consciousness. All enlightened souls that taught of love, light, and peace were open to their God self within. You too have that consciousness, and it is your birthright to know it. But beings of a different consciousness inherited Earth roughly 13,000 years ago, and it is that consciousness which is not of love, but of fear and illusion that most human beings see through. These beings are known to many as the reptilians, or as some would call them, the lizzies. The lizzies operate behind the scenes and let their political, economical minions in physical form do all of the misleading and manipulation on a grand scale all over the planet. I'm sure by now many of you already are aware of this much. You are most likely aware that these minions are known as the Illuminati. And I'm sure that, like most people, you are very frustrated with them for allowing so much hate and darkness to rape and destroy beautiful Mother Earth. But did you realize that by being angry at and opposing these minions, you are indeed helping them? For anger is illusion, and the more you feed them your anger, the more you feed the illusional consciousness in which you are trying to heal. In order to truly heal this planet, you must love. Do not just love your family and all of the innocent human beings, animals, and plants of Mother Earth. You must love the darkness as well, for the darkness is just as much a part of you as the light. The Illuminati are very lost souls, you know. They are viciously abused from the time they are born in order to program them not to feel their own hearts. They have much intelligence because they have the bigger story. They have all of the hidden knowledge that most of the world ceases to realize. Knowing this information automatically puts you into bigger levels of consciousness where magic is possible. Love is the peace and stillness within one's heart. It is the place within where we feel one with the divine spirit and therefore feel one with all. These minions do not know of this stillness, this oneness. They know nothing of love. This is why they can do what they have done to Mother Earth and her children for thousands of years without any remorse. Light is information. They have much information, hence the name Illuminati. They know many things, but they do not know love. They do not know the ultimate truth of the divine unity that every soul shares. This is why, even with light, they are still an illusion. Let us remember that we are merely playing roles in a story that is being played out in time. Life here on Earth is a school, and we are here to play our roles, to learn from our experiences. The story the lizzies created for the human race is a smaller story within a larger one. A very limited, third-dimensional box in which the collective consciousness is confined. And in order to crack the code of the matrix that they have built for us, we must play at their game. We must seek knowledge to grow. To crack the code completely, we mustn't oppose them, but love them. To forgive them and to accept them. That is how we win the game. That is how we conquer them. But of course, in order to truly understand what I'm saying, you must remember to see that you are the darkness as well. You too see through illusion. You too are sometimes anger, greed, hate, opposition, all symptoms of fear. And if you can't accept these characteristics in another and love them for the illusion that they are, then you indeed are not loving yourself. I know that most starseeds at this point in the evolutionary process know that if you don't love yourself, then you can't evolve. The answer is simple. It is your true essence and your true power to love and accept all, the darkness included. You too are like Jesus, Krishna, Allah, Buddha, and so many other enlightened ones. You are meant to set that example for the evolving human race as they too become their God selves. But first you must evolve yourself. It is essential that you now awaken to your truth, to your light, to your heart. I'm going to give you one more eye-opener, involving a story of my own. I've been waking up very rapidly since the activation of 10-10-10. There's a life that I have been dreaming about for years now, but after 10-10-10, I came to the realization that I, myself, had been in the Illuminati. I don't want to get into specifics, but I can say that I dealt with many scary, horrific things that have been very hard to remember. I know that near the end of my story there, I had gone against them and they found out. I was lashed, or as they call it, shamed, in front of the entire cult. I lost the position I was lined up for when I became an adult. I was 16 at the time, and was banished from the larger cult family. I wish I could say what I had done, but I'd rather not light my story up just yet. The reason I'm even mentioning this story is because it helped me realize that I am them, that we are them, and that they are us. It helped me to connect that truth. It is also helpful to know that not everyone on that side stands for illusion. Many of them remember their hearts. Many of them wish to get out, but it is not that easy. Please, send your light and your love to these minions of illusion. This is the key to the planet's ascension. I'm going to give you a technique that has helped me to transmute my illusions back into the truth of my own spirit. Instead of fighting the feelings of fear, embrace them. Love them. That is how you conquer the darkness. When you shine a light in the darkness becomes light again. Become excited when you feel these negative emotions, for they are your tools for awakening. Know that your fear was never your enemy. It is simply an essence of yourself that wishes to be transmuted back into light. All feelings, whether they feel good or bad, must be faced and felt in order to know the stillness and truth of your divine God self within.